Hey, what's up, everybody? Good evening. This is a Dingers Dugout almost exclusive. We had, I think, 7 teams that we had to put on eBay, but we sold them all. We're all good. 2019, 2020 Bowman draft, Super Jumbo, 10 autos, lots of prospects. Let's get to it, man. Let's not wait. We are out there sorting cards from the earlier breaks. We're ready to go with this one. And let's see who we have in this one. Our trusty Excel spreadsheet. Frank W., you've got the D-backs. Chet with the Braves. Dingers. Orioles. Charlie M. Red Sox. Cubs going to Robert M. Jeff, you've got the White Sox. Reds going to Robert M. Indians going to 1969 Dart GTS. Brian C., you've got the Rockies. AJ with the Tigers. Jeff again with the Astros. Royals going to Jose R. Angels, B. McKinney. Dodgers, Train of Thought. Brad M., you've got the Marlins. Robert M., Brewers. Home Cal 66 with the Twins. I like that name. Ryan G., you get the Mets. Yankees going to James D. Gary T., always with the Athletics when he can. Robert M., Phillies and Pirates. Robert, you've got a ton of teams in this, man. If you don't hit anything, I will be very disappointed. Dingers, Padres, that's me. Robert M., Giants. D. Hayner, you got the Mariners. Stevie with the Cards. Rays going to Cameron. Rangers, James 8. Blue Jays, Jeff F. And Ryan G., you've got the Nats. Frank, good to see you. Steve, man, what is up? Cardinals and D-backs in the house. Frank, hope you're feeling okay. Saw your post that you weren't feeling so great earlier. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better now, my friend. We are a little past 8 East Coast time. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right into it. What do you guys want to open up? Do you guys want to open up the 2019 or the 2020 first? We'll take one quick look at what you guys think about that. 2019 or 2020 first. What do you guys feel like? Let's take a look at Ichiro. Ichiro came over from the Oryx Blue Wave in Japanese professional baseball. Seattle Mariners. 2001 was his rookie season. Look at those stats. 157 games, 692 at-bats, 127 runs scored, 242 hits right out the blocks, 34 doubles, 8 triples, 8 homers, 69 ribbies, 56 steals. So led the majors in hits, at-bats, stolen bases, batted a stout 350. Brian, I know you're going for that Veen, man. When I saw you take the Rockies, I said he's going for Zach Veen. I almost kept the Rockies, man, but I can't be so greedy, or I take all the good teams, right? So it looks like we have 2019, 2020, 2019, 2019. So it looks like you guys are wanting to go with 2019 first. We'll do that. Flip it on over, and we'll get right into it. So these are the Super Jumbos. 5 autograph cards per box. And we're going to get right into this right now. So this is 2019. Who do we have on the side? That looks like Rutschman, maybe. Is that Rutschman? And it is. And Andrew Vaughn of the White Sox. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. No turning back now. The seal has been broken. Sort of these 5 packs. They're the double packs. There's 120 cards per pack. So there's some really good prospects sleeping in these packs since 2019. They've been asleep. Today we're going to wake them up. Now, you know I'm pulling for you guys to get some big hits, but I'm also going to pull for me a little bit in this one. I have been getting skunked so hard in my breaks. It's kind of sad, actually. So let's see. I've seen guys open them from the middle. Let's just do it like this. These are some thick packs. You know what? I'm just going to cut them right here. We'll do it like that. So 60 cards per pack, 120 per conjoined pack. This is 2019. We will zoom in a little bit more. Want you guys to be able to see it. Got 5 autographs guaranteed in each of these boxes. Let's hope there's some big names. All right, Robert wants to wait for that Ed Howard. All right, man, we'll wait on the Ed Howard. We'll see if we can find like a C.J. Abrams or somebody in this one. All right, we'll start off with Fletcher first for the St. Louis Cardinals. 2019, the aesthetic appeal, I think, was okay. Not the best. I think 2020 looked better than 2019. But obviously, we're looking for names here, man. We're not worried about how pretty these cards are. We're looking for some big names. Some of these guys we'll never ever see in the big leagues. Some of these guys are already up in the big leagues. There's Jeter Downs in a Dodgers uniform. J.J. Goss first for the Tampa Bay Rays, right? Yep, Tampa Bay Rays. All right, now we're getting to the Chrome. The good stuff. Ooh, Peyton Burdick. Hold on, somebody, this is sticky right there. We've got a Newton. Peyton Burdick is a nice young prospect. There's some guys that really collect this guy. We're going to say he's our first hit of the night then. Seems to be a popular collectible. Okay, so like I said, these have been sleeping for a while, so they are a little sticky on some of these chromes. So if they feel a little thick, it might take me a second to get them apart. Ryan Garcia. Jose Devers. Any relation to Mr. Devers of the Red Sox? See how young this kid is. He was born in 99, December of 99, so still really young. San Diego franchise futures, C.J. Abrams and Joshua Mears. So there's going to be an autograph in one of these two little packs that we've cut apart. Kelnick, not his first. His first was 2018, and he would have been in a Mets uniform for that. House, Cody House, Dodgers. Clark Schmidt. Greg Jones, Tampa Bay Rays. Cool looking card there. I like action shots like that. Hunter Bishop first, San Francisco. We'll call that a mini hit right there. All right, now we're back to the paper. So you get a big long run of Chrome, Florial, Dalton Varsho. There's a Vaughn, Andrew Vaughn on the cover and in the pack. It is paper. It's his first though. All right, so no auto in that pack. James, there are so many big names in this, man. Dude, I had a cheat sheet with me. Try to see if I can remember all of them. You got Pete Crow Armstrong with the Mets. Maybe I should go alphabetically. We got Pete Crow Armstrong Mets. We got Zach Veen with the Rockies. Now, I'm not necessarily... So this is combined product, 2019-2020. C.J. Abrams, Padres. Ed Howard, Cubs. You guys can throw out some names there, too. Hello, Gary. Gary's in the house with us. So we're going to find an auto in this pack. But hopefully we see some of these big names. We did find one already, Andrew Vaughn. His first is 2019. This guy, there was a hype for him for a while with the Mets. Okay, Meisner first. Marlins. Acevedo. Cannon. Jemiah Jones, who's actually playing with the Orioles right now. Saw him last night. playing with the Norfolk Tides. Logan Gilbert. Logan Davidson, Debbie Garcia. So it's kind of weird when you see these guys, these in-between years where it's not a first, it's not a rookie, it's something else. It's like, is it desirable? Is it collectible? Maybe that was his first year, just because it's not in, he was an international prospect, so he'd probably been in Chrome. Bowman Chrome may have been his first. Evan Edwards, Siani. It's like we're coming up to something blue. Maybe it's an autograph. Number 5 breakdown, Riley Green, Tigers. Bryce Trang, Brewers. Matthew Allen. This is first Bowman. It's a cool looking card. It is numbered. We do have an autograph. The autograph's kind of small on this. I'm just trying to see if this one's numbered. I don't see numbering on it. We'll certainly put it with the hits. So this is going to the Twins. Let me bring it up and see who. Of course, Torkelson is going to be 2020 draft. That's probably going to be maybe our biggest. Maybe Torkelson is going to be the biggest. And Brian, yeah, you would know that because you have the Colorado Rockies tonight. But the Minnesota Twins, that is going to Home Cow 66. So Matt Wallner is our first autograph. And I wonder if Beckett / PSA is going to give it a little ding because of his M. Part of his M is a little bit faded there, like the pen wasn't fully flowing at the time. They like to ding stuff like that. A little bit crazy in my eyes. Born in 97, 12/12/97. So that is our first autograph. Nobody I've ever heard of. Maybe you guys have. Tyler Fitzgerald, Julio Rodriguez, followed by Julio Rodriguez. Kelnick. So Seattle, has some really good prospects in their system. Here's Riley Green. So he's a big name in this. At one point, I think Glenn Allen Hill Jr. was, but I think less so now. All right, so that is one jumbo pack down, 2019. Joshua Mears first. The green background there. Jeter Downs again. J.J. Goss. Schumach. So Wander Franco 2019 for the Tampa Bay Rays. So for the first logo for you would have to be opening the 2019 regular edition of Bowman for Wander Franco's little first logo there. There's a first for C.J. Abrams, another big prospect. That's paper. Now we're back into the chrome. Grayson Rodriguez. Matt Lugo with the Red Sox. Numbered out of 250. This is Tony Lossie, St. Louis Cardinals. Dox Axis, Rays. Libertor, Rays. That's number 6, C.J. Abrams. And we've got a Isaiah Campbell, Seattle Mariners, gold, numbered to 50. That's right, man. You can get the sweep if you get 9 more. But you're not going to get 9 more, man. You may get 8 more because we have Reese Hines. So we had the numbered to 50, and then we followed that up with a Reese Hines, Cincinnati Reds, first. Cool looking card of Reese Hines. So that's going to be our second autograph. Shortstop. Reese Hines was born 9/5/2000, Niceville, Florida. That's up in the panhandle of Florida. Niceville. That's a cool name for a city, right? Niceville. It's like somewhere that Superman would come from. A little sticky action. John Rave or Rave, Kansas City. Alec Bohm. So now this card is one of those ones that Alec Bohm, we're looking for his rookie card. We're looking for his first. This in-between stuff, man, it's kind of like we were talking about Bowman's best. It's collectible, but doesn't have the oomph. Dalton Varsho, Taglia, Seth Beer. There's another Andrew Vaughn. So we hit two Andrew Vaughn, both of them paper. All right, so we found the auto in pack number 2. So we got another half of pack number 2 to go through. Let's see what's in it. Never seen an extra auto in Bowman, so we won't get our hopes up for that. I've actually never seen Bowman short an auto either, so Corbin Carroll first. Here's Andres Gimenez. Actually, his rookie card is this year, 2021, and he's all over the place. I'm sure you guys, if you've been in breaks, you've seen plenty of Andres Gimenez autograph cards pulled, man. Pulling more of his cards. There's Peyton Burdick again. Pulling more of his autograph cards than anybody else. It was like Mauricio Dubon of last year. It's crazy. Jake Sanford, followed by Ryan Garcia. Okay, back to the chrome. Lipsius. Andre Lipsius. Christian Santana. Ortiz. Matt Gorski. Joshua Mears. Mears was born in 2001. I'm going to put him in the hit pile, man. I've got the Padres. I'm going to say he's a hit for me. It's the best card I've gotten all night. Franchise Futures feels a little thick. Something is up here. There we go. Oh, so we got draft progression. Hunter Green, Jonathan India, and Nick Lodolo. And then on this one we got Andrew Vaughn and Matthew Thompson. I was talking earlier about Hunter Green, man. Got the ball up to 104 miles per hour today in his AAA debut. It's just amazing how hard these guys can throw now. What do you guys think about all this tacky stuff that they're using? Spider tack or whatever they're calling it. I don't know if you guys have seen the videos of Trevor Bauer like holding the ball, and it's like he's got something on his hand. I don't know exactly what it was. There's Nick Lodolo. But boy, some of those pitchers are crying, man, if they can't get something to get a better grip on the ball. But are they just using it for the grip, or are they using it for some other type of advantage? That's the thing. Everybody's always trying to get an advantage, right? All right, so we got 2 autos down, and I'm going to tell you right now, they're, in my opinion, not the best autos in the world. But hey, I don't even know these cats. Reese Hines and Matt Wallner. So they're both young. So, you know, in 2 years we might be saying, hey, we want Reese Hines autographs. Or Matt Wallner. Okay, we'll start off with Burdick. We're seeing a lot of Burdick at this point. Maybe we can find an autograph card. He is with the Miami Marlins. Jose Devers. First Rutschman sighting for the Orioles. Paper. And now we've got the chrome version. So you go, Baltimore Orioles on the board. Nice first of Rutschman. That's a cool looking card too. At first it reminded me of old Mike Piazza card when he was with the Dodgers. Franchise Futures, Bleday, and Meisner. And draft progression. Okay, so it looks like we will get to the other half of this pack to find the autograph. Yep, certainly will. Alright, let's figure out a way to get this one open. Yeah, Frank, it is a written violation, never enforced, and then all of a sudden mid-season you're going to enforce it, so I can see or a little over a third of the way through the season. I guess we're close to the halfway point. All of a sudden you decide you're going to enforce it. It's kind of like the steroid era, let things run rampant for a while, and then all of a sudden we're going to crack down overnight. So I see where these guys have a point. Brent Rooker, Twins. Wander Franco again. C.J. Abrams. Corbin Carroll first. Nunez first for the Marlins. Corey Lee. Astros. Do we have the autograph right after this? This is Jake Agnos. First for the Yankees out of 499. Followed by Gunnar Henderson, Baltimore. Ian Anderson, Braves. And there we go. The Atlanta Braves. Shea Langeliers. That's going to be Chet. Chet, you have the Braves tonight. Unusual seeing someone different than Alan S. or a couple of others that typically get the Braves. But Chet, you have the Shea Langeliers first. So I'm going to say that Shea Langeliers is the hit of the night right now. Born in 97, 11/18/97. So that's a pretty good autograph right there. Not the fanciest looking autograph. There's Glenn Allen Hill Jr. again. Brandon Williamson, maybe relationship to Frank, I don't know. Frank, do you have someone that's related to you in the Seattle Mariners organization? Pitcher. All right, so maybe that's picking up just a little bit with that autograph. Let's hope so. Because we only have 2 more autographs left in 2019 before we bust into the 2020. some cat. Let's see. Julio Pablo Martinez, outfield, Texas Rangers. Noah Song, first for the Red Sox. Nice expression there. Noah Song again, but this time in chrome version. Langoliers. Ryan Jensen, first for the Cubbies. Dane Dunning, White Sox. Franchise Futures, Braves. Langoliers and Shumaki. Alright, so we'll catch that auto in the back half of this pack. So we got the Twins, Reds, and Braves represented with the autograph cards. Frank, I was just asking you if you had that somebody named Williamson in your family. We had a Williamson card for the Seattle Mariners there. Frank, sometimes you have an issue with my connection, man. Maybe I need to upgrade my equipment. I don't want you guys not being able to hear me. Frank, audio, video okay tonight? Besides that little maybe blip. JJ Bleday first. Frank, I know you're rolling with the D-backs tonight. Alright, we'll slow it down once we get to the chrome. Lewis, Phillip. You never know where that autograph's going to be. Debbie Garcia, numbered out of 499 for the Yankees. Jake Sanford, first Yankees. Come on, give us something good. Andrew Vaughn. So we hit a few Andrew Vaughns tonight. This one is the chrome version. So that will be pretty nice in someone's collection. Chicago White Sox, that's Jeff. Jeff, you're getting that card. Hunter Bishop, number 10. And we're going to follow that up with a Josh Smith out of 499. First for the Yankees. Let's go to James D. Yankees, Josh Smith. Second baseman. First Bowman card, refractor. Cool signature. And he was born in 97, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Frank says he hasn't, as at 7:20, haven't seen a card in 3 minutes. Oh, Frank, man. Maybe go out and come back in. Nick Lodolo. Anybody else having issues? Could just be a Frank thing that's going on there in his vicinity. He's out on the West Coast. We are broadcasting from the East Coast, but I think it would be smooth for everybody. All right, that is pack 4. We've only got one pack left of 2019. This is it. Last pack of 2019. Then we'll move on to the 2020. And let's hope that this pack treats us a little bit better than the other ones. There's some big names in this, and we've just not really hit a big auto yet. There's a Roachman first. He is one of the biggest names in this. Sixto Sanchez. First time seeing him. Jeter Downs. Okay, there's a Roachman first, and it is the Chrome version. It's going out to me, actually. Forgot that I had Baltimore until I took a glance over there on my spreadsheet. All right, looks like it's going good for everybody else. No issues. Looks like Frank is back on track. These are cool. That is Seth Beer. Seth Beer, Arizona Diamondbacks. Number 5, Riley Green. And we hit the final auto of 2019. This is going to the Boston Red Sox. Charlie. Charlie, do you have this gentleman? Ryan Zefferjan. It is out of 150. Charlie has his Red Sox tonight, and he has an auto. Born in 98, Topeka, Kansas. 5-2 with 3.97 ERA at University of Kansas Jr. in 2019. Fan 107 and 88 and a third innings. Never heard of him. Ah, nice. Alek Manoah, who is pitching for the big club, the Blue Jays. He's okay right now. I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to be a pretty good pitcher. We'll see. Josh Young first, so this actually turned out to be a pretty good pack here. And then back to the paper. So really not a ton going on as far as the autographs. We did hit 5 autographs, but it wasn't any of the huge names that I think we were looking for. Thing is they've been going to different people, so we've had a good distribution of autographs. Maybe that will continue with the next box. Hopefully we can hit one more good first out of this. That's Chrome. Let's see. Tyler Callahan. Okay, so we got a Brandon first. That's for the Braves. Got a Wander Franco Chrome. And I think that should be a pretty decent card as soon as he gets called up. Obviously, his cards are going for quite a bit, especially when they have the first Bowman logo. But I would say he could be days away from a promotion to the big leagues. C.J. Abrams first. Yeah, he could certainly be days away from a promotion, and it could be a time where he never turns back once he reaches the big club. Corbin Carroll first for the D-backs. That's for you, Frank, and that's a pretty nice card. Corbin Carroll, born in 2000, Seattle, Washington. So keep that one in your collection, man. Don't turn loose to him. Corbin Carroll may turn into something. Okay, a little stickiness here. Franchise futures and draft progression. Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow now with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tight end. Guess the baseball days are over. Hudson Head, San Diego. Never heard of him. Hudson Head. 2001, San Antonio, Texas. Interesting. Tim Tebow again. So that's it. 2019 is done. 2019 on a scale of 1 to 10. What are we giving this box? Scale of 1 to 10 for this box of 2019 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo. Ooh, man. Would a 4 be generous? Maybe a 4? Is that a bit generous on my behalf? All right, now we've got Bowman Draft 2020. And who do we have on the front of this box? We have Max Meyer, the number 3 pick. Spencer Torkelson, the number 1 overall draft pick. And the guy everybody's chasing this year in Bowman, Austin Martin. Obviously, they held him out of this. They held Austin Martin out. They have to have some big names to go into the regular Bowman at the beginning of the year. So they held him out. He was the number 5 draft pick in 2020. A lot of people were surprised when he was falling, but he is in the Toronto Blue Jays organization, so they've got a lot of young talent. If he becomes what they think he's going to become, then maybe they push it with the Yankees, Rays, Red Sox, and the Orioles. They've got a lot of young talent too. We can't have 5 teams that, not all 5 teams can win a pennant, right? There we go. All right, on to 2020. 2020 had a bit of a cleaner look, kind of a more classic look for cards. Brian's giving it a 3. Robert's giving it a 2. I gave it a 4, and I said I was being generous. Yeah, I hate to say it, man. It is. Let's just give it a 2.5. How about that? If we're going to give it that. That was being a little bit generous on my part. I'm just looking for one big name, man. One big name. I don't care who it is. Just to have one big name. I know who I want, and it's actually not for me, so it's for one of you guys. Hopefully we hit it. We'll see. Maybe these are a little too plain, though. They're classic, but maybe they're a little too plain. Start off with Andrew Vaughn, who we just saw 2019 was his first Bowman card. Just looking at these names, it's like, is this the only time I'm ever going to see your name? What do we got? Shane McClanahan, who's actually up with the big club. Pitcher, 150. Paper for the Tampa Bay Rays. Into the chrome part, we have Zach Veens first. Zach Veen, youngster, really nice looking kid. So that is certainly a hit right there. Looks well centered too. Didn't see any print lines either. Do see a print line right there for Santos with Houston. There's the Langoliers. Glimpses of greatness. Emerson Hancock, Seattle. We will see if there are really glimpses of greatness throughout his career. Owen Cassie. Someone asked me about Owen Cassie the other day. I told him, hey, I'll give you all the Owen Cassie cards. Just remind me who you were. Maybe I'll give you all of them but one. Maybe I need one Owen. I need one Owen Cassie in my collection. I don't know. Maybe just one. But I'll certainly give you that one. If that was the deal I made, that's the deal I made. Bloomgren, Evan Carter, Rangers, Zach Britton. So I'm actually already liking the 2020 better. I think we're going to get better luck out of this, hopefully. Hopefully than what we got out of the 2019 Vientos. '20. This is Pete Crow Armstrong. Nick Gonzalez, and man, this dude might be the masher of all of them. He looks really good. Nick Gonzalez, Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, so that's first half of pack one. No auto. So auto's going to be in here. So you're saying Owen Cassie's a huge dude. Let me look at him, man. Let's look at the Owen Cassie really quick. He looks big. Doesn't look diminutive for sure. Yep, 6'4". A little on the thin side. Yes, Ontario. Burlington, Ontario, Canada. 6'4", 190. Top Canadian prospect. Owen Cassie. See some blue stuff in this pack, and it looks like maybe a couple of blue cards. We'll get to those in a minute. There's a Pawson, Robert Pawson, Athletics. Zamora. There's Owen Cassie again. That's paper this time. Asalasi. He was I forget where he fell in the draft. I think he was top 6. Certainly top 10. Patrick Bailey, Giants. Austin Hendrick, first for the Cincinnati Reds. It's probably top 15 Hendrick. I don't know if he went higher than that, but certainly first round, maybe top 15. Reed Detmers and David Calabrese. So it looks like we have a couple of blue cards back to back. So I'm sure one of those is going to be an autograph right there. Let's hope it's something good for one of you guys. Zamora first. Zamora, man, I pull a lot of Zamoras. 98. Taglia. Julio Rodriguez, and here we're coming up on those. What do we got? We've got an Alric Soler first for the Twins. The Blues are number 2, 150. Ooh, man. Ah, very nice. Sammy Infante, Washington Nationals first. This one is numbered to 150. Let's get that little wave motion going on there. Who ended up with the Nats tonight? That is Ryan G. Ryan G, man. Mets fan. You got the Mets too? Let's see. You do have the Mets as well. You have a Sammy Infante first. Nationals. Let's look at him. He is from Hialeah, Florida. 6/22/2001. Covers 60 yards in 6.78 seconds. Strong arm, versatile fielder. Okay. We'll just go ahead and call that the card of the night so far. Maybe. We'll see. That is autograph number 6 out of 10. Pete Crow Armstrong first, paper. Bobby Witt Jr. And we'll pull this one. You get over here with the hits, my friend. So Nash says that he has heard good things about Sammy Infante. You know, it is so hard to keep track of all the players. I try to jump on the Major League Baseball website maybe 3 or 4 times a day. And if I have the opportunity to watch some games, I'll watch some games. I jump on the minor league site at least once a day. Typically in the morning, to see what happened overnight. There's a couple of other websites that I jump on for baseball information, but yeah, it's hard to keep track of everybody. We do have the MLB Combine coming up in July, which will be interesting to see what they can get out of that. So there's going to be an MLB Combine, yes, similar to the NFL Combine. I'm going to watch it to see what they do. Should be fun. All right, so we're on to first half of pack number 2, 2020. We've all agreed. Spencer Torkelson, first one. First Spencer Torkelson that we've seen of the night. As far as his first card goes, this is the paper version. Yeah, we all agree that 2019 was a bust, and I don't have any more 2019 on the shelf here, so 2019 is done. Justin Foscue, first for the Texas Rangers out of $4.99 paper. Nick York first, Red Sox. That's going to Charlie M. Charlie, I'm sure you got a ton of that card already. You are a huge Red Sox collector. Nick Garcia, Pirates, first. Glimpses of Greatness. Rushman, Ryan Jensen, Nick York again, first. And Dylan Dingler. Now, Dingler is actually striking the ball pretty well in the minors. He's on the same team as Spencer Torkelson. They've been progressing through the minors together. They both got promoted together just recently, so how old is Dylan Dingler? Dingler is from Ohio. He's born in 98. Torkelson, I believe, was born in 99, so they're very close in age. Maybe they come up together, hit the big leagues at about the same time. Daxton Fulton first. Another Justin Foscue, first for the Rangers. Max Meyer, one of the cover kids, man. Max Meyer is pitching Double-A for the in the Marlins organization, and followed up by a Max Meyer 20 in 20. Alright, so this is the back half of pack number 2. These ginormous packs. 120 cards, 60 in each of these little mini, if you want to call them mini packs. So we didn't find the auto yet. The only auto we found in this is the Sammy Infante with the Nats. And that says that the Nationals are really impressed with his baseball IQ. You know, baseball IQ goes a long way. You really have to interview these guys. You can't just look at what they're doing. You know, some guys were born to play baseball, honestly. Supremely talented. But then they lack the IQ, and a lot of them lack the drive and motivation, man. Some of these guys that want to be stars, you look at a guy like Fernando Tatis Jr. Dude, you can tell that guy is driven to be a superstar. Probably didn't hurt that Fernando Tatis was his father. You know, it is cool seeing these guys come around, the second, third generations of players. There's a lot of that going on now in baseball, but guys have to be driven and motivated to want to really be the best. So there we have an Emerson Hancock. Emerson Hancock, first for Seattle. He's a Georgia native. Alvarez and Pete Crow Armstrong. We're talking a little bit about Pete Crow Armstrong with the New York Mets. Who knows, man? Bryson Scott, franchise futures, and there they are, teammates. Dingler and Torkelson. Hudson Haskin first, 98, Florida, Palm Gardens, Florida. Casey Martin first for the Phillies. So it's crazy, we're looking at the 2020 draft and we're thinking, man, this guy's going to be good, this guy's going to be good, this guy's going to be good. You know, not all of them are going to be good. That's the thing, you know. We'll go back. We look at 20. If we went back to the box of 2018 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo, or even earlier than that, we're like, ah man, 98% of these guys just aren't going to make it. Zach Veen, hopefully he is one that makes it. Zach Veen. So we've seen a couple of good Zach Veen cards. Bobby Witt Jr. is looking good in the minors too. It's another second generation player. Coming up for something that's really sparkly. Ah, man. So it's, am I saying this right? Owen Casey. And these are numbered, I believe, out of 299. I don't see any numbering on it. Maybe not. Maybe it was this year's. And then we're going to hit another Cincinnati Red. So what's the bigger hit here? This Owen Casey sparkly deal, or the Jackson Miller with the Cincinnati Reds? Robert, you're having a pretty good night, man. From what you hit earlier and now here. Hit a lot of teams, man. You got to get some autographs. So this is numbered out of 499. It's refractor. Jackson Miller, born in 2002 in Trinity, Florida, taken by Reds with 65th pick of 2020 MLB draft, batted .413 in 4-year varsity career, 500 as a senior. 2019 Perfect Game National Showcase invitee. So that is our second autograph of 2020, 7th overall. There's our first Heston that we've seen. Heston Kjerstad. He was the number 2 pick. Number 2 pick behind Spencer Torkelson in 2020. So I don't know, are we going to rate this one higher at this point than the last box? And we still have 3 packs to go. Maybe. I saw something purple. Something purple's in there waiting on us. We'll see. Maybe that's the autograph. We'll put it right. We'll cut the cards and put it right there. Maybe it is. Cody with the Dodgers leads us off. There is another Sammy Infante. This one not autographed. We'll put it over there since he has a high baseball IQ and is potentially going to be a superstar. Daniel Cabrera, Tigers. Nick Garcia, Grayson Rodriguez. Diamond, this is Isbell. Kyle Isbell, Kansas City Royals. Max Meyer first for the Marlins. And another Ed Howard. Not a lot of Ed Howards, man. Robert, I want to get you an Ed Howard autograph. I think we did a bonus. Yeah, we did a bonus box in one of the breaks in the group. And we pulled it. It was Bowman. And we pulled an Ed Howard autograph out of that as a bonus box. So that was kind of cool. I forget who got that card. But I do remember pulling that. Jarren Duran, Red Sox. Here we go. We have a Brennan Davis Cubbies out of 250, purple. Dylan Dingler first. We're going to start calling Dylan Dingler a hit. You know what? He is a hit. Dylan Dingler. Bobby Witt Jr. Chrome. Glimpses of Greatness, C.J. Abrams. And Hunter Barnhart with the Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah, there are so many juniors in baseball right now. And I guess in 20 years, there'll be a lot of third, like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the third. Wonder if Ken Griffey Jr. has a son. playing baseball. Griffey the third. Okay, so we're on to pack number 3. Don't have a lot going, so this is our midway point of pack 3. Hit 2 autos in the 2020. Looking for auto 3. And I will admit that these cards are, when we look at the contrast between the way 2019's card looked versus 2020, boy, they certainly took a 180 there in card design. I think they could have met somewhere in the middle and came up with a really nice product. Now, I'm not saying this is bad. This is very kind of vanilla. Jason Dominguez. Okay, Jordan Walker, St. Louis Cardinals. Nice prospect there for the Cardinals. Certainly a hit. Shane Baz, Jackson Miller, Jackson Rutledge, Franchise Futures, Seattle. Garrett Crochet. Not a lot of people put much stock in pitchers. I think maybe we should all be collecting a little bit of Hunter Green, though. Asa Lacy first. Kansas City. Ronaldo Hernandez. Matthew Dyer. Michael Bush. Soderstrom. Tyler Soderstrom. I just don't really collect catchers. It's hard to really get behind a catcher. Maybe Richmond's going to be the exception for me. D.L. Hall. All right, nice. Nice Heston Kjerstad. Centering left to right looks pretty good. Top to bottom, not so much though. What am I going to give that? Maybe a 70-30? Maybe. Ooh, man. There you go. Colorado Rockies. Damn, I wish I had that first logo on it, man. I do like Zach Veen's signature. But this is Brian. This is what Brian came for tonight. And this is numbered out of 99, Brian. 23 out of 99. You can see it there in the lower corner. That is Zach Veen, top prospect in the Colorado Rockies organization, at least in my opinion. I don't know where he ranks in their system organization as far as prospects, but I think he's the guy that has the most potential for the Rockies. I like his signature, even though it's just one little kind of, or maybe 2 wavy lines. It's cool. Congrats on that, man. It's beautiful. So certainly now we can certainly say that this box is better than the 2019 box. Without a doubt. Now, if we could find a Nick Gonzalez, who's got the Pirates tonight? I'm pulling for you. Damn it. Robert, you got the Pirates, man. I'm pulling for you. I would love to see a Nick Gonzalez first auto. All right, so that was pack 3. 2 packs left. 2 big packs left. I can tell you that I have collected more Bowman 2021 Bowman Chrome autos than any year ever. And probably 2021 is probably not going to be the greatest year for Bowman, but you never know. I said before that a lot of people said that 2016 wasn't a great Bowman year. But you have Juan Soto's first and Fernando Tatis's first in that year. So you can't say for sure. So maybe this is going to be an outstanding year, 2021. We're on 2020 now. But I've collected more 2021 autographs. But, I've got some boxes of 2020 that I might just open up myself. Instead of breaking them, 2020 Bowman. Jesse Franklin the fifth. Man, that's when you know you're loving the name. When you're going to name somebody the fifth. Travis Swaggerty. All right, here we go with the Chrome. Franchise Futures, Kansas City. Asa Lacy and Nick Lofton. Jarren Duran, Red Sox. Okay, still looking for the auto here. Making it through the... Oh, I see something blue. Maybe that's going to be the auto. I like it when we get an auto that's numbered 2/150. Zach Deloach. Getting close. Nick Lodolo. Ah, damn it. But hey, it is. It is. I was thinking it was somebody else at first, so that's why I said that. It is numbered out of 150. This is, I'm trying to read his first name, Xavier with a Z. Xavier Warren for the Milwaukee Brewers. And Robert, man, you bought the most teams through the Facebook group. Guys, these teams were discounted through the Facebook group. So if you got this off of eBay, man, you might want to check out our Facebook group, Dinger's Dugout. Because there was a substantial discount on the majority of these teams. It's more than 99. That is going to Robert M. So it looks like we are down to one autograph left. Can it be the auto? You know, I like it when we end the night with like a huge autograph. It's another Ed Howard paper. I don't think we've hit an Ed Howard chrome yet. It's all been paper. Let me check out the chat, see what you guys are doing. Robert Moss, I'm way too invested in 2021 Bowman and I can't stop. Robert, you got to stop, man. Dude, you're all over the place with the Bowman, though. You're buying a lot of different teams, so you're building a collection. You are getting some autographs tonight, so keep it going. And I do see an Ed Howard. We cut it at the Ed Howard, and that was actually chrome for you. And Nash says, no one thought the 2015 class would be that great either. And yep, Cabrian Hayes. I saw that the other day when I was looking at old Cabrian Hayes cards. 2015 was his first. Bo Bichette, Trent Grisham, Ryan Mountcastle. Wow, Cronenworth, Kyle Tucker. Yeah, you're right. You have to kind of sit on this stuff. Don't get rid of it, man. Sit on your Bowman first cards. These first autos, or just first, especially the first chromes and the auto cards. Don't get rid of those. Put them in a box. Keep them. Even this dude, man. Nico Holsizer. Who is he? Born in 97, Pennsylvania. It's not his first, so we won't get excited unless it's his first. I get excited over the first cards. There's another Zach Veen. This one is his first. Paper. Man, it would have been so nice if that would have been his first. That first designation, man, means all the difference when you come to the pricing of these cards. Here's Reese Hines, who we pulled an autograph for. Jason Dominguez, Glimpses of Greatness. Spencer Torkelson first. So now we have a chrome version of Spencer Torkelson's first. That one looks pretty good. Centering top to bottom is still a little bit of an issue there. Hate that. Jeter Downs. Cavalli. Miguel Amaya. And there we got the Ed Howard. So all of these are cut a little funky top to bottom. Send it into PSA. If you're going to get it graded, PSA is not as stringent when it comes to centering as a lot of the other companies. It seems like HGA is really tough when it comes to centering. Obviously, BGS is. Robert Hassel first, San Diego. So that's one of the big names in this as well. Robert Hassel with the Padres. C.J. Abrams was for them in 2019. Nick York, 20 and 20. C.J. Abrams. All right, guys, last pack coming up. Heston first. Hassel first. All right, last pack. Maybe this will be the pack to top all the other packs. Like we said, we already said that this is a better box than the 2019 was. Hopefully it really can punctuate it right here. Yeah, and you know what? For some reason, I'm having I've made a lot of people administrators in the group, and for some reason I'm not seeing the new requests. So if Jeff Blankenberg, you're out there, make sure to check, see if we have any new member requests. Also, Greg Powers, haven't seen you around in a little bit. We're going to go ahead and open both of these up right here, since this is the last one. Maybe we get lucky with a stellar autograph. We will see. We can start off with Nolan Gorman. Like I said, he is hot in the minors. Cassie. So we've seen a lot of Cassie. It looks like some blue paper coming up in just a second. It is, and it's Ed Howard. So there you go. Ed Howard first to $4.99 blue paper. So you got a little more for your Ed Howard collection, all your Cubbies, man. And Robert, do you collect old Cubbies, new Cubbies, future Cubbies? Or are you just collecting the newer players? You collect a guy like a Ryan Sandberg or Ernie Banks, guys like that. Or the current guys, Chris Bryant. Let's go halfway through this pack. Mix it up just a little bit right at the end. Frank says a D-backs auto is coming. Frank, you've been very lucky in a lot of these drafts and a lot of these breaks lately, man. It seems like whatever team you've picked lately, you've picked up a lot of autographs. Dylan Dingler first again. Spencer Torkelson first again. They were separated by one player there. Jeter Downs. Carson Tucker first for the Indians. Chamberlain. Franchise Futures. Kjerstad and Westberg. All right, so one of these stacks has an auto in it. Maybe after this, I've got a box of 2020 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo sitting on the shelf. Maybe I just open that up after this, man. Just my own little personal, my own personal break. Rutschman, not his first, second year, but Tyler Brown. (20/20), Carson Tucker, Indians. Okay, so it looks like we are going to save the auto for that last little stack over there. How old is Hunter Green? Hunter Green is born in '99, so pretty young. Certainly would not expect him to make his major league debut this year, but next year I would. Sandberg, Dawson, forward, basically. I got you, man. The great Andre Dawson. Yeah, I've got a few Andre Dawson cards. I think both in Expos uniforms and Cubs uniforms. Something's coming. I feel it. We know it's here. Dominguez. Brennan Davis. Hunter Green. Simpsons of Greatness, C.J. Abrams. We're going to follow it up with an autograph. And we are. And it's for Detroit. It's AJ, it's not who I wanted you to get, man. It's not the Tiger I was hoping for you. But it is Daniel Cabrera first. Man, I was really hoping, out of all the cards I wanted to see tonight, was a Spencer Torkelson. And if we would have gotten a number colored Spencer Torkelson, that would have been even better. But we did not hit a Spencer Torkelson tonight. We hit a Daniel Cabrera. Danny Cabrera, born in 98, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So there you go, man. I'm sorry. That was not Spencer Torkelson, damn it. So that kind of brought the box down a little bit, in my opinion. I'm gonna give this box a 5.5, a 5.5 to a 6. And you guys can't sway me on that by putting a 2 or a 3 in the chat. So we'll take a look at what we got tonight, autograph wise. We're already sorting. I keep the hits here so I sleeve and do all those myself. Like I said before, not that I don't trust my wife. Yes, and if I do that, honestly, guys, if I do that, I will probably broadcast it live. Okay, so we ended the night with the Daniel Cabrera. Sorry, man. I wanted Spencer Torkelson for you so damn bad. Xavier with a Z, Warren. It's a cool looking card, and it's a cool... At first I didn't like these little wavy things, but I do like them. The biggest name as far as prospects go that we've hit the autograph on, in my opinion, Zach Veen, 20 and 20. Wish it would have been the first, but it's not. Jackson Miller first. She's got a tiny little signature there. It's a refractor number to 499. We hit the Sammy Infante, who we learned has a high baseball IQ. And you can't overlook guys like that, man. Guys that are smart. Dude, Joe Morgan was the smartest guy on the Cincinnati Reds team, and look at what he did over his career. And he was absolutely an outstanding announcer for a number of years. Fortunately passed away last year. Then in 2019, we kind of got hosed. We got the shaft in 2019, honestly. Unless one of these guys makes it. Like we said, you know, Nash brought up the point that 2015 was super loaded. And who really thought it was super loaded until recently? Ryan Zefferjan. So we hit a Red Sox and a Yankee. Yeah, we really don't even know who they are. Josh Smith, who's got a cool signature. It is a refractor. Shea Langeliers, which, you know, he's a catcher. That's the knock I have to give him. And he's got an ugly signature. Shea, work on your signature, man. Reese Hines, I like your signature. I like the pose on this too. And we started off with this dude that will get dinged on his signature with PSA or BGS. Matt Wallner. He's got a tiny little signature, man. It's cool though. It's just straight. Like the M and the W look the same. Anyway, that's it, guys. That is all we have for tonight. Sorry, I really wish it could have been better. It was decent. It was decent. There was good pricing in the group. If you have not joined Dinger's Dugout, think about it. We'll get back over to the screen real quick so you guys can look at the information over there. There we go. Get rid of that. Dinger's Dugout. Check it out if you haven't. I'm not doing a ton of breaks in there. I'm not doing a ton of breaks much anymore. There was a lot of breaks this weekend. There's still one tomorrow night. The Bowman's Best 2020. We already talked about that being kind of a little bit of a funky product, but it's cool. Hopefully we hit something big in that. Until tomorrow night, guys, we will catch up with you later. Maybe next weekend, maybe tomorrow night. Everybody have a good night, good rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy Father's Day. Take care, everybody.